ठीक है. Qasim, I'll just request you if you could you do the news now? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
sure.
Let's go to jump off and just do something quickly, and then I'll be back. Okay. Jazakallah. So we do Kasoti straight after the news, please. Jazakallah.
Yeah, wait, I need to set up something. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Yeah, welcome to K News. This may be the final time you see this layout because I'm making a new version, which is a better one. So yeah.
Sad times.
So this is the final update for this one, and we're gonna officially move on to a new and hopefully better version. All right, starting with UK news. Cannabis farm worth 1 million was found in Bury Town Centre, and about like 2 houses was accommodated, and about 1,000 plants have been destroyed. And as for again more on the Kabul evacuations, no planes leaving empty seats, say UK Defense Secretary. So there have been some things going around saying that there were some empty seats and kind of aware or people, there were less people on the plane, but they've Ben Wallace has rejected those reports, and he is confirming, saying that there has no person has been left behind, and there's absolutely plowing through the numbers. There's no informative news. Entertainment news. A man 80 years old walks on wings in memory of late wife. So John Stanley, whose wife was in care of the hospice, died, and as a thank you for the hospice, he has been doing a lot of charity events, and he's been doing a lot of rock climbing, walking, and doing a lot of fun stuff to raise money for hospice services. So this person, former paramedic, has walked on the wings of an aircraft to kind of raise fundraiser in memory of his late wife. Facebook reveals most seen posts are inane questions and not politics. After accused of spreading right-wing content, Facebook has revealed that its most viewed posts include asking if sugar goes with spaghetti. This question alone has 56.8 million views and counting more. Sports news, boy, this is gonna be fun. Tokyo Olympics, so some kind of statistics we're gonna show you. In this Olympics alone, 22 new records have been broken. And USA, as you can see on the right, is clearly has been and is the clear winner, with being first, and Russia being a close second place. And also UK and Italy have made a comeback, and even Japan made a comeback this this year's Olympic Games. On the left side, you can see Great Britain's and how they won their medals from. From looking at it, it's clear that swimming and diving and sailing, including canoeing, have one of the most obtained gold medals. The one thing I hate is water, and that's where Britain is winning the most from. Cycling is obviously they've won the most from cycling, 12 gold medals. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. It had no title, so I'm just putting that in. Why did this confuse me? So yeah, Paris Saint-Germain. So PSG has yet to decide if Lionel Messi will make his much anticipated debut in the Friday's League One game at Brest. So we may or may not see Messi, depending on what they do with him. So they're actually still figuring out what teams they need to make and how are they going to implement Messi in, because obviously he's the best, so it's going to be hard to put him. And yeah, this is kind of a weird one. I don't know why this exists. So Lionel Messi used tissue from his favorite press conference goes on sale for millions of pounds. So the soggy old tissue is being sold for millions of pounds, and you can get his hands on it. Is anyone here buying it? I'll take that as a no. That's good.
Anyone.
Definitely not.
Imagine I imagine the cream or Hazik buying it. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Continuing from last week, C. Georgia, the British printer that was disqualified and was caught of using illegal substances. He's denied wrongdoing, says he's shocked and devastated, and he wouldn't normally cheat. So that's him. Science news, climate change. Yeah, July world's hottest month has ever recorded, and in France, as you can see, there's a lot of fires going on as well. And this has been so far the hottest month ever recorded, even ever since 2016 as well. Astronomers can see galaxies in ultra high definition now, and so astronomers have captured some of the most detailed images ever seen in galaxies in deep space. This is really important because it allows us to kind of study and research space and learn things about it much better. So it's a really good thing. Rare curlews act like wild counterparts after releases in Norfolk. So in Norfolk, wildlife reserves center habitat in kind of East England, and rare birds have been released into the wild, and after being kept in captivity, and they're behaving much like their wild counterparts. Now, this is very important. I'll give you an example. If you kind of bred a lion in a zoo, you fed it meat, and you kind of you fed him meat, you took care of it, you took care of his hair. If you release that lion into the wild, it would die because it doesn't know how to hunt because it was always given food. It won't know how to mate because it was alone in the zoo. And in the end, even though he was in an enclosed space, so he wouldn't also act like a king in line. So when we see rare curlews acting like wild counterpart, this is really good and really important because this shows that they're going to survive and they're going to carry on. So it's really, and that's one of the issues with zoos. If you keep an animal there for so long that they won't be able to survive. So that's why we have habitats and natural reserves, which allows animals, so rare species, to kind of live wildly and normally. Also, it's in Norfolk. Disaster news, earthquake struck in Haiti and more than 2,000 have died. The country is on its knees after 2,000 people have been killed in Saturday's powerful earthquake. It recorded a 7.4 Richter scale, which is no normal scale where strong concrete buildings would fall. About 600,000 people have been affected and 12,000 people are injured. Especially with Haiti is known to be severely devastated by these earthquakes. And in my kind of geography, we even did a coursework looking at Haiti's earthquake, which occurred in, I think I forgot, it occurred in the 2000s and 2010s between them. But yeah, it was a really bad earthquake and the infrastructure there is not very good. So about 600,000 people have been affected by it. Taliban has been carrying out door-to-door manhunt, and the blistering fast takeover of Afghanistan has stunned security and diplomacy experts worldwide. And they're hurriedly evacuating diplomats and citizens. And the intelligence briefings of the United Nations says that Taliban are stepping up in search of for collaborators. Now, I think it's pretty clear that they're not good news. I mean, it might seem like they want peace and they want order, but the method they're doing it is clearly wrong, and that's not how you should do it. Jamati News. Oh, look, even Tom and Jerry is reading Tyke magazine. You should definitely subscribe to it.
Brilliant.
I mean, come on, this is a 1960 show and they already hinted it. So you should, since they're reading it, you should read it too. Okay.
So my question is, what were the different ways Hazur did tarbiyat of his children when they were at the age of 15, and how did Hazur discipline them?
I think my children's mother played vital role in training them instead of myself. The best way is the father should set their own example before the children. If fathers are offering 5 daily prayers, they can ask their children to offer 5 daily prayers. And offering 5 daily prayers is the best way to discipline your children, right? Then when the father is doing tilawat, reading of the Holy Quran daily, then people would know that their father is doing it, so we should also do it. And inside your house, the environment is good, yeah? And your parents are living amicably. There is no quarrel and shout or cry in your house. The children will also get a better lesson. So when you become father, you should try to follow these instructions. Right? Okay.
What are the
Okay, well, I mean, as Hazur said, if you want to properly raise children and make them better, it's important to have a household which is also good, and there's no shouting, there's no fights. Yeah, Jazakallah for that's all, folks. Jazakallah for listening. Also, this is the last time we'll see this. So take a good look of it, take a screenshot. But yeah,